Let's see. I'll say good evening to the other stations that are in here. I have only heard Oscar so far, so let me get it to Oscar and see how he's coming in. And I see we do have propagation to Europe right now to Hack Green, getting over there in decent shape, not as strong as I've ever heard, but it's at least open. So YN1 Zulu Oscar Japan, maybe we'll get Nick in here with some of those very rare stations out in like close to Siberia. That would be great. But unfortunately, I still don't have the beverage. But maybe this weekend, Eric's going to try to
Jim
fix
is
it.
loud as hell.
What happens?
WA3FET.
YN1 Zulu Oscar Japan. Good evening, Oscar. Buenos noches. Mucho salute, mi hermano.
Mucho cabeza, mamacita. Oh, did I just say that?
Oh, Oscar, are you still there? I definitely heard him before, Lee. Maybe he stepped away when you didn't go back. I don't know. YN1 Zulu Oscar Japan, WA3FET. Nope, negative copy. So maybe he'll be back. He might have had to take the dog or something there. Let's see. YO2 Mike Papa Lima, Yankee Oscar 2 Mike Papa Lima. Any copy from Whiskey America 3 Florida Echo Tango. Nope, we're striking out, Lee. Well, we'll try Victor here, and good evening to you if you're there, Victor. I think I got your call as 8 Papa 4 Victor Delta from WA3 Fox Echo Tango. That's Whiskey America 3 Fox Echo Tango. And the name is Jim, Japan, India, Mexico.
Echo Tango. The call is 8 Papa 4 Victor Delta. The name is Victor. Over.
Okay, very fine. I'm not sure I got your call. You're about 5 and 8 here. A little bit of noise. Coming in from lightning and stuff, but pretty good copy, Victor. Did I have your call wrong there? I have 8 Papa 4 Victor Denmark. Is that incorrect? Oh, okay, very good. Okay, we got it. Oh, you were 5'9" that time. How are you getting me down there, Victor? And great to have you check in with us here. 8 Papa 4 Victor Delta, WA3FET. Okay, very good. Well, great on that report there, Victor. So let me see if we got any other stations. Hang in there, Victor. We should have some other stations coming in. And Lee, I am on the basement setup, but there's still no heat down here. So I have a coat on. It's pretty cold. I got to get the electrician in and get this wired up again. But I'm afraid to work on this electrical stuff myself, you know. So it's very high voltage in there. So, okay. Do we have any other stations that would like to join? Whiskey America 3 Florida Echo Tango, WA3FET. Any other stations like to join?
DK5ONV.
Oh boy. Yeah, very good, Rob. Wow, Mom is super happy. Stand by a second, Rob. Who was the other station?
DK5ONV.
Oh boy, there's Uncle Gunter in Studio C. And wow, very strong signal too. Any other stations? WA3FET? Okay, I think we got it here, Lee. So, Lee, let me work Rob and Gunther, and then we'll let you do the same. And Victor's in here, 8 Papa 4 Victor Delta. I'm on the regular setup here, Rob. So hopefully the audio's maybe a little bit more like normal, I hope. But it is a little cold here. I got the space heater on. There's no heat down here. With I had a problem with the electrical got to get that fixed. But pretty soon we won't need heat anyway. And Gunther, beautiful copy on you too. Mike Zero, Kilo Papa Delta Mobile, and wow, great to hear you so early over there, both of you. WA3FET.
That's M0 KPD Mobile in England. He's too close. It doesn't work into Germany. On 80 meters it would work perfectly. I'm sure about that. So, well, that's the way it is.
Wow, fantastic there, Rob. Yep, up to 5 to 10 over here on the peaks, so very, very good. And usually, for some reason, I'm further east than the rest of the guys. It usually does get pretty good early here, and then by the time 0300 comes, it sort of takes a little bit of a lull sometimes, and then Tim and Tom get it better, and then it comes back again. So, and I've noticed that before, but it sounds pretty good right now. So wow, really nice. I was about fell off the chair when you called with a signal like that. But great that you're up, and I don't know if Nick made it yet here. We're hoping for Nick to get some of the Siberian fellas in here, but we may have to try it ourselves, I guess. So okay, and Hack Green is looking pretty good. It's not as strong as I've ever seen, but we're getting a little bit to the plus on Hack Green too. So just about the same what you're getting there. So let's get it to Uncle Gunther and see if he's at the home station or at the club station, where I think they had some very, very good German beer there. So I'd probably hang out at the club. Of course, Gunther might have his own stock at home too. DK5ONV, and then we'll get Lee in here to make contact, and maybe your copy. I don't know if you heard Victor 8 Papa 4 Victor Delta, WA3FET. Go ahead, Uncle Gunther in Studio C.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. WA3FET. This is DK5ONV. Waving a hand into the group. I just entered the shack about 10 minutes ago, and I'm on the frequency for like 5 minutes, and all I could copy was Lee K3VOX. Of course, you, Professor Jim, with a solid 10 dB over S9 here. And negative copy England, negative copy, who else was there? I forgot. But I could copy 8 Papa 4 Victor Delta. So first I'll give it back to you, Jim. WA3FET DK5ONV.
Okay, beautiful. 10 dB over 9 at least there, Uncle Gunther. What am I hitting on your meter today? Go ahead.
You are a solid 10 dB over S9, a solid 10 dB over S9, sometimes peak in the 20, but you are straight up with a 59 plus 10 dB. Back to you.
Okay, yep, you're sort of pretty much the same here, so very, very good. Okay, and great that you're here in Victor. Sorry you're not here in Rob, but Rob, Gunther does pass along his best. It's just not open between you guys in Europe there. So let's get it to Lee and see how good Lee is doing today with everybody. And then Lee, you can bring Victor and see if Victor can work those guys. Before I turn it to you, let me just check back for Oscar and see if Oscar came back. YN1 Zulu Oscar Japan. Are you back, Oscar? WA3FET. Nope, was there somebody else? I thought I heard a mic. Nope, I guess not. Somebody might have clicked their mic. So go ahead, Lee. And we lost Oscar. I hope he comes back there. K3 first things first, okay? Last night I felt so terrible about having to leave.
He is sounding great, Lee. K3VOX in Florida.
I'm not too late now. And tonight I've actually got to go to work tomorrow. I don't work much these days, but they need somebody tomorrow, and I've got to be up at 5. So I can't stay up very late at 10 o'clock. I've got to leave. I want to get here, get everything started, and get things going with them. I'm sorry if that worked for you. Hope it does, but just trying to get everybody going. Anyway, we're having a great time talking to Bruce tonight. Let me give Rob a call. Rob was very, very light here. I'm not sure Rob's going to copy me. M0 KPD, K3VOX. Any copy, Rob?
Yeah, Rob is down in the noise. I can hear him, I can recognize him, but it's not enough to have a QSO. I'm really sorry for that, but no, but Rob, he knows about the deal, so.
Alright, very good. Thank you very much. You're S5 here. You're a little late tonight as well. Not like last night. You were S9. But great to hear you, Rob. It's always good to hear you. Let me see if I can get to Gunther now. Let's see if Gunther's out there. Let's see. DK5ONV, DK5ONV, K3VOX. Any copy, Gunther?
Yes, sir. Very good evening, K3VOX, DK5ONV, live in Shamrock Harbor Studio C. You're doing a beautiful 55 at the moment. I could hear you a little bit earlier with peaking in 58, but that is Mother Nature, the way she is. I hope you're doing fine over there in Florida. Lee, back to you, K3VOX, DK5ONV.
Alrighty, okay, very good. Great to hear you. Always a pleasure, my friend. And we had a busy day today. We had a doctor's appointment, so we had to go to Jim. I'll go over that with you a little later on. That is a very interesting thing. That I got was quite a second opinion. I think you guys did right there, which tells me I was exactly right. But I don't have to be right, but it's always good to be right anyway. So with that one, very good. Gunther, take care. Best wishes to you and your family for hanging in here tonight. We got plenty of more coming. Let me get over here to Tom real quick and get Tom talking. Always good to hear Tom. K8 Charlie X-Ray with a booming signal. K3VOX. Pick it up, Tom. K3VOX and the group K8CX. Yeah, good evening, Lee. You're 20 over.
That's a signal from Ohio.
Moved the antenna here to the northeast. And good evening, Tim. Nice to hear you in there. And Victor, I don't know if he's hearing me off the side. And Rob and Gunther. M0 KPD, mobile, K8CX. How copy, Rob? Thanks for the 57. You're 57 to 59. Moving around there quite a bit. So nice to hear you in there, Rob. And Gunther, DK5ONV. Last heard you were 59 plus 10. Over.
A very good evening, K8CX, this is DK5ONV, Uncle Gunther. You are also a 59 plus 10 dB here with me. A very good evening into Ohio State, K8CX, DK5ONV.
Okay, thanks for the nice report, Uncle Gunther. And let me turn the antenna here a little bit, and I'll give Victor a call. So, hey Jim, I got a new keg today. I replaced the keg, so all is well there. 15.5 gallons of Pabst.
So he's turning the antenna towards Barbados, the Caribbeans.
Pretty close to where Victor should be getting loud. 84 Victor Delta, K8CX. How copy? What's the call again, sir? Kilo 8, Charlie X-Ray. Okay. Kilo 8, Charlie X-Ray. This is Papa 4. This is Dr. Okay, what's my back to Jim, WA3FET, K8TX. Name is Tom, Tango, Oscar, Mike, and I am in Ohio.
Okay, Tom.
My pleasure. Go ahead and take it, Jim. Okay, real fine there, Tom. K8 Charlie X-Ray in the group, WA3FET. And very good evening to you there, Tom. And I bet you're very happy to have that K-Go refilled and have some fresh liquid refreshment there. So that's great. Yep, I put a couple Belgians in for a little bit later. If I'm going to be on here now, Lee, at 9, I'm probably going to go when Tim goes later. So maybe somebody else will have to take over a little bit later there. But I'll see how I feel. I might be able to hang in there too. So anyway, yeah, we got a little bit of noise or something coming in here. It's I think it's some kind of static charges or something. It sounds like rain static. But we'll have to see. So anyway, great. Everybody's copying everybody pretty much except for Rob and Gunther don't have copy with each other, but I think everybody else. Let me see if Victor can work Gunther there. So and maybe Rob if he was here. And Victor, were you here in Delta Kilowatt 5 Ocean and Nancy Victor? If so, can you give him a call, Victor? Go ahead.
A very good evening, 8 Papa 4 Victor Delta. This is Delta Kilo 5 Oscar November Victor. My name is Günther and I'm located 18 miles west of Frankfurt International Airport. You're making a fine trip over here. You are 4x4 55, a little bit of QS Baker Victor. Back to you, 8 Papa 4 Victor Delta DK5ONV. Your report is a 44 to a 55. Your signal report is 4x4, 5x5 with a little bit of QS Baker Victor. Back to you. I didn't get my signal report, Victor. What is my signal report? Back to you. Is that a 4x4 in your end? Is that a 4x4 on your station? Over. Thank you very much for the 5x4. Thank you very much for the 5x4. Microphone back to you.
Negative. Victor, give him the report again. Give him the report again, Victor.
Thank you for the 4x7. Thank you for the 4x7 and have a nice evening. Back to you.
Negative.
5 and 7. Thank you very much.
QSL, that's it.
Thank you very much. Back to Jim.
Kilo Papa Delta and Charlie Mike too. Please stand by. We'll bring you in.
I thought he said the 4x7 before. Well, that's good for me. A 57 in Barbados. Woohoo! 500 watts making the trip, baby.
Yeah, any copy, Rob? I don't know if you have the engine turned off or not. Did you have any copy on Victor, Rob?
Yeah, folks. Barbados.
Okay, no copy, Victor.
I could videotape now for hours, but that would blow the case maybe. Wait a second, I don't know if you can see me. Alright.
5, Ocean Nancy Victoria. DK5.
Wait a minute.
Oscar November Victor. DK5ONZ. I think you might not have had it there, but I just wanted to make sure. Let me just check here. Who's the Charlie Mexico 2 station? Whiskey America 3, Fox Echo Tango.
That sometimes it's a mess, you know. 3-4 stations talking the same time, and they doubling and tripling, and you know. Hey guys, thanks for visiting my channel. To those newcomers, please hit the subscribe button, drop me a like and a comment. If you don't like it, well, then you just put a thumbs down. I can live with that, but it would, of course, it would be nice if you will give me a thumbs up. And yeah, I hope everyone is doing great out there. It's another weekend, Saturday morning. 3:36 local time. And yeah, another weekend. Big Gun Radio Friendship Net on 7128 kilohertz, and we will see what we were able to work. If there's something happening, I'm gonna recording it and I'm gonna loading it up on my YouTube channel. 73 is live from Studio C in Shamrock Harbor City, DK5ONV. Meep meep.